What's up, everybody? So, I mentioned this in my General Hospital review, but I just got confirmation from Daytime Confidential. Now, like I said yesterday, well, like I said today, my Twitter was going berserk yesterday. Like, my phone kept buzzing and buzzing and buzzing and buzzing and buzzing yesterday. And I'm like, why is my phone buzzing so much? So I go on Twitter, everything, everybody hitting me up telling me, oh, Steve Burton is coming back. Michael Logan says Steve Burton is coming back. I've been hearing those rumors for a minute about Steve Burton. Even when he was on YNR, I heard the rumors that he may be leaving YNR, coming to, back to GH. I've been hearing those rumors, but I never, put, any, I never thought that they were real. Of course not. Um, But then just a few minutes ago, I'm seeing on Daytime Confidential that it's a done deal. Steve Burton coming back. Here's the thing. A lot of people, and I've seen in the comments on Daytime Confidential, that a lot of people are not too happy about Steve Burton coming back. They're not that happy about it. Let me tell you something. I am a fan of Steve Burton. I am a fan. I like the way he acts. I think he's a really good actor. He's been in the game a long time, you know. But here's the thing, with the way the show is now, I just don't see it. Let me tell you something. Let me break this down. You can have the best of the best actors, you can have the best of the best actresses on your show. If you don't have a quality storyline or quality scripts, it don't make a damn bit of difference. It is not you. Let me tell you something. A lot of times you cannot turn shit into gold. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. You can let me just say this. You can have Maurice Bernard. You can have Sarah Brown. You can have Vanessa Marcel. You could have Laura Wright. You could have Steve Burton. You could have Billy Miller. You could have shit. You could have Eric Braden. You could have Robert S. Woods. You could have Erica Slazak. You could have um Kristen Alderson. You could have Kirsten Storms. You could have James DePaiva. You could have Cassie DePaiva. You could have Hillary B. Smith. You could have um shit. Who else? You could have Susan Lucci. You can have, and mind you, these are all big names in the daytime industry, all majors, all majors. You can have all these people. You can have John McCook from B&B. You can have Susan Flannery, who plays Stephanie Forrester. You could have Michelle Stafford. You could have all these people. All of these people, Melody Thomas Scott. Let me tell you something. All the names I just named, you could put them all on one show. But let me tell you something. If you don't have a good script, a good storyline, it's not going to make the people watch. That's why the ratings are declining right now, because you need to put something quality out there. You need to put something people are going to watch. You need to go outside the box. You need to be innovative, fresh. You have to do that in order to keep people coming back. You don't want them to figure shit out on their own. And a lot of times on General Hospital, we figure out the storylines, how they're gonna end in the middle of them. You figure that shit out before it's even over, because they're predictable. It's not horrible writing, but it's bad writing. It's not horrible. Yeah, I wouldn't call it horrible. For me, I wouldn't call it horrible, because I've seen horrible. Like, I've seen a real shit show before, and trust me, General Hospital is not on that level yet. But they need to do something that, so that way they're not in that situation. I don't mind Steve Burton coming back. And the way that I would tell the story is, if they want Steve Burton to come back as the real Jason, remember Heather Weber did say that her cousin Susan had twins, but she made it seem like at the end that it was a lie, and that's when we found out Franco wasn't really his twin. But what if she really did have a twin and Heather knew about it, but she lied and said that Franco was the twin so Franco could have a rich future as a quartermain. But she really did have a twin though. Billy Miller could be that twin. So basically, I always figured at one point they were going to do a Tale of Two Tods type of storyline like we seen on One Life to Live. I always figured that one day they would do that. I figured it. It was a no brainer. I said, yeah, they're probably going to do that one day. But here's my thing though. It don't matter. You can have the best of the best on this show, but I just feel like you need to have a quality fucking script. All these people have been in the game over 20 years. 20 years equals big dollars. That's probably why they getting rid of Rebecca Badig, and I heard that Michael Easton is also leaving. That's probably why they're getting rid of them to free up some money to keep bringing people in that have big names behind them. But it's not really. It don't matter. The bigger the name that you bring in, it's not boosting your ratings. It's really not doing it. You want to know why? It's because of the storylines that they're telling. It's the story that they're telling. It's not hooking the fans. It's not grabbing them. It's not making them want to watch. You have to be fresh. You have to be innovative. You got to come up with some new shit. That's why I said earlier they need to take Sonny out the mob and do something different with him. Something that we have not seen over and over again. Like, you have to do something different. And when Steve Burton comes back, I hope they keep him out the mob. If they do bring him back as Jason Morgan, keep him out the mob. Let him be Jason Quartermain. Well, he can still be a Morgan, but let him flock more over to the Quartermain side. I don't care if he's still friends with Sonny and Carly. Cool. He can be friends with Sonny and Carly. They've all known each other over 20 years now. Cool. But we need to leave that other shit in the past. It's time to start looking to the future, start doing new shit. That's why these other soaps are number one in the ratings because they're doing different things. You're seeing shit on these shows that you ain't seen them do 10 years ago. You ain't see the same old same old. You didn't see it. They're doing different things. General Hospital needs to get on that bandwagon, start doing different things. You can keep spending the money if you want, bringing all these people in that got star power, got big names, you know. But what is it doing for you though? If you ain't got a good script to go with it, if you don't have a good script to go with this, it ain't gonna work. I mean, come on, look at what they're doing with people like Maura West. I feel like what they're doing with Ava is like one of the best things because it's something new. That's what I do like about it. I mean, they had her on fire. She caught on fire. Her face, and body is all burned, and it's making her lay in that bed and reflect. Like you're getting really good, great acting out of her, and she's already a great actress. But you're getting great scenes because of what they just did with her. That was an emotional fucking scene when she saw her burnt face for the first time. Emotional. That's what I want to see. I want to see more shit like that. Even the shit that they're doing with Monica with this whole Scooby Doo thing at the hospital. I think it's fun. You need that in daytime. Not every storyline has to be mob related or dark. It can be fun like the storyline they're doing with Monica and Finn and Hayden. That's fun. You need that. And it's something different. And it revolves around the hospital, which this whole show is really about, aka General Hospital. So that's perfect. Keep doing shit like this. Leave that Sonny Carly shoot 'em up, bang bang shit. Leave that shit in the Guzza days when Bob Guzza was in charge of this shit. Jill Farron Phelps, leave that with them. Don't do that in 2017. You need to do something different, especially if you're bringing Steve Burton back. I think it's great having Steve Burton back on the show, Billy Miller on the show too, Maurice Bernard. You got heavy hitters on the show. Write some heavy hitting storylines, and you trust me, you can knock YNR the fuck out. But I mean, it's crazy how they got all these big names on this show, and YNR is still number one in the fucking ratings. What? How you got Michelle Stafford, Billy Miller, fucking Maurice Bernard, Chad Duell? You got all these good people, man. You still got Rick Hurst, but they choose not to use him. You got all these people with names, star power behind them, big fan bases. You got all of them, and yet you're not number one. You want to know why you're not number one? Look at the storylines you're telling and look at the storylines YNR is telling. There's your answer. Even when Steve Burton was on YNR, they were giving him good shit. He was getting good storylines over there as a Dylan character. I was a fan of his character on YNR. He was doing a good job. I feel like GH needs to do that now. Do that now. Give him a better fucking storyline. Not this campy, let me go save Sonny and Carly for the billionth time. No. No. Don't do that. Hell no. No, 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 no. We need something new. We need something fresh. We need something that's going to blow these other motherfucking shows out the water. I love all the other shows too, but it's time for another daytime drama to finally take the lead, finally take number one away from YNR. They've been number one for years, what, over 25 years. GH needs to take that crown. If Days of Our Lives can't take that crown, or B&B can't take that number one crown, take the crown, GH. You got all this star power in your shit. Write better scripts. I'm telling you, and you will get number one. That's all you have to do. I'm happy Steve Burton coming back. I've been wanting him to come back, but I want him to come back different. Don't come back as Jason Morgan, Stone Cold, where you got a blank stare and you running around in a black t-shirt shooting people for Sonny every 5 minutes taking orders. That's not the Jason I like. I don't like that because it was boring. We're in 2017 now. It's time to do something fresh, man. Do something new out the box. That's how you. That's how you become number one. That's how you stay relevant in the business. You got to reinvent yourself, and I think General Hospital need to do that. Reinvent. And I'm glad, like I said, I'm happy Steve Burton coming back. I'm glad James DePiva coming on as a doctor. Like I said, we need more doctors. But anyway, we don't know what character he's coming back to play. Maybe he's coming back as Jason Morgan, and they're gonna do a tale of two Todds type of storyline, a tale of two Jasons. We don't know yet. We don't have the full detail yet. But let me know in the comments what you think. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you all later, man. Let me know what you think. Peace.